Hey everybody, Daniel here. I went to a couple of different card shops this past Saturday. One of the card shops I had not been to in a while. Actually, I had stopped there maybe a month or so ago, and they were getting ready to do a wrestling signing or something like that. And they were like, actually, we're getting ready for the signing. And so, we're not having customers just browsing right now. So, anyways, but I was able to make it back and went through some dime boxes. They have a bunch of like 3,200 count, a couple of 5,000 count boxes, various sports. I stuck to baseball and pulled out, I think I ended up with 83 cards. So let's kind of take a quick look. I pulled a bunch of these Fleer Greats or Greats of the Game cards. Fantastic looking cards if you're familiar with these from the early 2000s. All of the big names are in these sets. Just clean looking, great looking cards. Mostly Hall of Famers, but then you get some that are a little more recent or didn't make the Hall of Fame, but are just, great players, well-known players. So we'll see. I tend to grab these and, if I can, I'll put together a set. A bunch of these, I don't even know what year these are, but they're 2020. So 2020 Donruss Optic. I went through, there was a bunch of these, and so I went through and actually just like tried to build the set. I have a Diamond Kings binder. Actually, I have two Diamond King binders, one from when they were Donruss and one from Panini. So these are all different. I made sure, I don't know how many I was able to get out of the 29. I think at least this goes to 29, so there's probably 30 of them. But anyways, so there's that. And then this is just kind of like the random stuff, right? Which is, I even like better. Now they did have 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6. So they're missing number 4, but these are the 84 Donruss checklists, and I'm working on that set. The only downfall to having a lot of cards is that sometimes you just don't remember what all you have. So I'm working on the 84 Donruss set. I'm not sure if I have the checklists or not. But anyways, also strange that, okay, so there's probably, I was like, why is 1 start with 27, but it's the Diamond Kings. So there's probably a checklist for the Diamond Kings that's separate. All right, so those were in there. Let's get to this. This Desmond Jennings has a $17 price tag on it. He was a highly touted prospect, but this card is numbered out of 500. I would not pay, and I would have never paid $17, but I'll pay a dime. This one's numbered out of 699. This one, so this is a 2000 Topps Gallery. It's the player's private issue. Happens to be in a penny sleeve with another card, but yeah, these are numbered out of 250. This was probably the funnest find. Well, okay, I did grab 2 of these. If you know, you know. All right. This was probably the funnest find of the dime box digging at this card shop. It's in, I don't know if these are made for Pokemon or Magic the Gathering or what, but it's in one of these sleeves that has a back to it. So I noticed this right away, like, wait, this is a numbered parallel. So it's numbered to 106. It's card 106. So this is the Essential Credentials Now version. Again, not a player I'm familiar with, but these were tough back in the day. And again, for a dime, yes, please. There was not a lot of vintage, but I did grab two 1965 Topps cards, Del Crandall, Bill Rigney. There was a couple of Goldschmidt cards that I'm like, yeah, that's awesome. We'll see if I need them. This was cool because, again, I have a binder for each brand. So Allen and Ginter, and Allen and Ginter started in 2006, and you just don't come across a lot of 2006 Ginter. But these are all, not all of them, but there's several 2006 Allen and Ginter cards. So these 6 cards here are 2006. Then we have a 2007 Joe Torre. These are 2008 Claude Monet, and then a couple of Charles Dickens. A couple of Otanis in there in the 10-cent pile. This is a duplicate of the Optic Diamond Kings, but I need it for my Paul Goldschmidt collection. A couple of Duracell cards. Those are sweet. Some minis. So you got the first pro baseball game, minor league, played under lights, which was July 8th, 1909. Got a Lyndon B. Johnson card for my President's binder. Buffalo Bill. This McGuire is the A and G back, so a little bit more rare. Wasn't sure if I needed this one, but again, for a dime, I'll take it. This Mike Trout, a little damaged, but I don't know. At first, I was just trying to, I wasn't sure how much cards I was going to find. And so it was kind of like, well, am I going to spend 70 cents here or what? So I was a little more generous in what I was putting in the pile, maybe. Randy Johnson, another Goldschmidt, Allen and Ginter Chrome. I just have a couple of these, so I need, again, enough for a binder page. They had a few, but I like this Matthews. And then last but not least is this 72 Topps Steve Keeley 50th anniversary stamp. So there you go. How'd I do? Thanks. Bye.